Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm James and welcome back to these beginning stages of our Balsa USA Nieuport 17 build series. So what I've been doing recently is I've been going over the instructions, and today I decided to go ahead and lay out all the parts and get familiar with all the different parts that I have in the kit here. So let me show you what I've done. So here is the bottom of the box and the lid turned over to help organize the parts and such. And I just have things sort of roughly grouped here. Again, here we have our ABS cowl. We have our hardware bags with the wire landing gear and all the smaller hardware pieces over here. Over here we have the smaller bags of wood pieces that you see. There's two of these, and there's also this one piece here, which also includes, I believe this is the aluminum sheet material that's used for these access panels that we'll put on later on. Over here, I have grouped all of my blank sheeting. This is all balsa blank sheeting. I'm not sure what type of wood this is, but it's a little bit harder wood. But again, I think this is going to be some of the side sheeting and maybe on top of the cowl, the kind of the rounded sheeting that we will be building up on top here and on the sides. Probably what this material is here. And then over here we have our plywood parts. These are the fuselage doublers. These are the main bulkheads or the main fuselage formers. Over here is the crutch, and this is a plate for this tail skid, I believe. Down here we have a few more little support pieces. Again, this is plywood. And then we have this thick piece of plywood, which I believe is going to be the firewall. And then down here in the lower part of the table, I have all of the die cut pieces laid out, the different sheets. And some of them are double or triple because you do get multiple pieces. Like for example, there's a set here. And each one of these are, so I've got them organized. Basically, I've got each set laid out here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the manual, and I'm going to get the key that's in the manual. It has all the part numbers. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to mark all of the parts. And, well, I should say most of them. I'm not going to do it, for example, right here where I have all of, these are all the wing ribs. I don't need to mark all of those. I'm pretty sure what those are. No problem there. But I do want to mark some of these parts because, for example, you can look at this one and kind of see those curved parts there. Well, you also have other ones that look similar to it. Let me see. Like right here, for example, you see some similar parts there. I just want to get everything like that marked so there's no confusion as I go along. So, for example, you can see this sheet right here. I have right here. And I can just go ahead and mark this. And again, I don't need to do everything, but we'll just go ahead and actually I'm going to flip it over because it's like this. So this is going to be the tail skid. And then up here we have, kind of see it on this side, we have F1C, and this one is F1D. All right, so I'm going to do that with all these parts, and then we'll come back and take a look. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone over most of the parts and marked them. And one thing I wanted to do is, like I said, some of these are double or triple sheets. So I went through the key here, and what I did is I made sure if it was one sheet or if it was, for example, two sheets, I made sure that I had both sheets. And then I also checked it off after I marked it to make sure I had everything. So again, I went through all of it, and the big stuff, sort of the obvious stuff, I didn't mark, like again, like the doublers. I don't really need to mark that. And for things like the wing ribs, the main ribs, I don't need to mark all of those, but I got everything else. And actually, I think that's actually going to be pretty helpful because if you look at some of these, there's a lot of little parts, and a lot of these look pretty similar. When you're looking at something like this, you can see how close all those look to each other, and you just want to make sure you are picking the right one. So even though I've marked all these and checked it, when I go to build it, I am also going to double check it because I'm just not going to grab, because if I made a mistake along the way, which I've been known to do, maybe I mismarked one, I will definitely check it as I go. So now I have everything back in the two boxes here and roughly grouped together. And I didn't think I mentioned earlier, but I do have all my balsa sticks over here, and then I have all of the basswood stick material over here. And some of this has been sort of like grooved in here. These are for like the struts and for the landing gear and such. So you have to keep an eye on those type of things. But again, here's all the basswood. Here are the balsa sticks and so on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these boxes and I'll just move them off to the side to a side table and keep them off to the side, away from the work table. And then as I need parts, I'll pull parts out of these boxes and set it up on the table, and we'll build and just keep moving along like that. I find this a good way to sort of keep organized. So folks, I need to apologize because in the last video, which was the introduction to this build series, I said that in this video we would start putting the plane together. But you know what? I decided to actually just show you this sort of organization step, getting all the parts laid out, getting things grouped, getting things marked. I think that's helpful to do. So this is a short video, but I do promise you that in the following video, next video in this build series, we will set up our building board and we will start construction of this plane. And I believe we're going to start on the fuselage. So like always, thank you for watching my channel. I always appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.